What's up, friends? This is Manni and welcome to the power of 6 weapons at the same time now on the live server with a new DAGON robot, snacking even a serious titan from behind in a matter of seconds. And this, even though the real robot has just been released, is already a giveaway. You can win 1 out of 200 of these brand new beasts here for the first time on this channel. And while we're seeing a little intro sequence showing a few of the capabilities of this thing, let me tell you, this is a massive gameplay compilation of 20 minutes, and I guarantee you every single minute until the end is worth you watching because I show you different setups in pure action, okay? Starting with here, Tamer and Trickster, a mix on those, together with Magnetar, we'll see this later. Also, the Seeker Drone durability, quantum radar, counter suppression, and counter blinding is what it gives you. And then Nathan Fleming giving you more shield capacity for the ability activation. And 2 more setups, you're gonna get 6 times Tamer, the new weapon, and the new 6 times unknown Splinter as the #1 Orokochi killer. Now, this is a giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet. Secondly, visit my TikTok. You'll find the link down in the description and pinned comment and in the top right, because this is the only place where you have a chance tomorrow at a random time when I release the short version of this giveaway, be a guaranteed winner if you are just the first among the first 30 people to comment with your ID and platform. It's a very unique chance, so follow that TikTok and be ready tomorrow when it goes live, that short version at some random time. Okay? And other than that, share the video around with your friends who might be interested to know about this giveaway too, and also hit the notification bell to be notified for all the upcoming ones, alright? And then, of course, write your ID and platform also on the comments on YouTube, right? Because the giveaway will go for a week, maybe 1.5, and then I draw the winners and announce them and the prizes will be sent to you. Now, let's jump into gameplay, or we're already in gameplay with 6 times Tamer. Now, this weapon has 600 meters range, fires very quickly and similar to Shredder, but very accurately without much of a spread, and it applies the rust effect to the enemy. It is a weapon setup that is very effective at killing Orokochis or even Titans, because the rust effect works down their maximum health in some way, you know? So it's a really interesting setup, and high firepower, of course, as well. Not also of course, because of 6 freaking weapons firing at the same time. So that is the first situation here. You're gonna see some crazy living legend. I'm already gonna get myself ready because you guys wanted it. You guys wanted it, and I'm gonna give it to you. But I'm not quite ready there. We don't have living legend yet. I have to work myself towards it, okay? And that is I think a Fafnir that was just flying up there. Yep. And he is not traditionalist. Yesterday I showed you the traditionalist Fafnir, but this guy was not, because he was just flying a minute ago. So, wow, look at, look how fast the freaking Ares just got snacked, man. What an interesting position I'm having here, just sniping everything coming left and right. Look, this is a Typhon up there and he's gone. So clearly these weapons seem to focus fire extremely accurately and efficiently at range. This is an Orokochi who just lost 70% of his health. Can you imagine? Now he activates his ability, of course, because he doesn't want to die, but I already crossed his 50% HP mark, so he doesn't get his ability a second time with the Death Survivor skill, you know? So basically what it means for him, he's dead. He's dead now. That's a brand new Orokochi in front of you, and he's already dead. And we're gonna kill a lot of Orokochis here. So again, ladies and gents, if you want to support this style of full gameplay action montages, which of course takes me way longer to create, then yeah, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think and what you want to see next, and of course, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Now look, this guy, he wanted to shoot me, but I dodged his fire and I went back behind cover and I dropped him to last stand already. Now he thinks I'm busy firing at something else, and he want to come back out. He is walking out, but I'm gonna shoot him even though I can't see him. Look, I can snipe him by just generally aiming towards his direction, even though he was in stealth. Although I have a quantum sensor into the drone, but it only works at 350 meters range, and he was outside that range, so I couldn't actually see him in stealth. Now I'm deep in the enemy base, and we're at Living Legend, of course. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Living Legend sunglasses are back. That's right, you guys wanted me to do it, and here we go. Boom, Living Legend. And there comes a Fenrir. Definitely underestimating the firepower of the that I had in here. And there's also the first Titans appearing, and I think this is the moment when my first Dagon robot is actually going to get whooped. But not before I can scare this guy a little bit. Shoot him 2-3 times. Unfortunately, the targeting system decided that now the Titan up there is going to be targeted, otherwise he would have lost his last stand there. But it's okay, we're going to go down anyways. It's not like they'll have much of a chance with this many Titans. This guy even came around the corner, but we have another one. So let's jump in and zang! Let's skip forward to the action. And there's a Rook Titan. And with 6 times unknown Splinter, we're going to work down his shield near instantly. And also start dropping him pretty fast. And we're not the only one shooting him, so this guy's really having some troubles. I guess I have to earn this again, don't I? So let's wait for the next chance when we get Living Legends so I can put them on. Those of you who don't know what this is all about with the sunglasses, when I used to live stream before War Robots a lot, then every time we would get a Living Legend, or previously it was Godlike, we would put the Godlike sunglasses or the Living Legend sunglasses on. And not everybody might be an OG to this and know about it, but I think most of you, or many of you, will do. And I'm sure you'll be happy to see that the freaking sunglasses are back. So, let's start to kill some things, okay, with the unknown Splinter. I think 28,000 damage or something per shot. To me, this seems like the amount of damage that heavy weapons should do. And you're firing 6 of these here. I'm not sure if the Splinter should be doing this much damage, to be honest, as a light weapon. But it is a shotgun type weapon, and as such, of course, it is very deadly. But it keeps its spread pretty narrow, even at long range. So even at 400 meters, you can very effectively apply your near all of your firepower. It depends on the size of your target. So I think these weapons do overperform quite a bit right now. But anyway, 6 times of those, of course, is something that will make pretty much everything overperform. And here's something I want to show you next time, right? Next video, I want to put the Scourger on it, or Scald, light version, because this is a bomb effect weapon. And you know, you just have to hit a certain amount of times to trigger the bomb effect. Now, when you fire with 6 weapons, look at that poor Sirius, boom, boom, with the unstable conduit also, maximum amplified nuclear amp triggered with 95 stacks. That is like 300% damage hitting him right there, or 200%, and he just goes down instantly, man. That Scorpion can't even get into his 350 meters teleport range, and that's what I meant. These shotguns, I just killed a Scorpion at 450 meters range with shotgun weapons before he could even jump towards me. So yeah, I don't think they should be doing this much damage at that range. But anyways, imagine 6 times a bomb effect weapon, the Scald, right? 6 times. Like, I think every second shot would trigger a bomb effect. Boom, boom, bomb effect. Boom, boom, bomb effect. Boom, boom, bomb effect. And when multiple targets stand next to each other, they will all suffer the bomb effect. And on top of that, the bomb effect is the only thing that can't be negated by any defense. No resistance, no, not even the Orokochi's turn damage into dot effect thing will work, you know? So this is something we're gonna look at next. 6 times bomb effect Scald on the on this robot, I think is gonna kick some serious butt, whatever. Okay, we have an Orokochi above us, and I had to fight really hard not to get pushed down into the abyss. That would have really sucked right here, because I want to snack him. His ability just ran, so look what I'm doing with him. With 6 unknown Splinters. That was an Orokochi, man! And his ability wasn't running, because I knew it. I failed his pushbacks the entire time before, so I knew when his ability was deactivated, and so I can come in and just delete that guy instantly. However, if he had the Death Survivor skill, he would have just activated another ability set and ruined the whole plan. And that's why I always say, I don't think the Orokochi should be allowed to have the Death Survivor skill to activate his ability at 50% again. It's just too much. But anyways, let's keep going here. There's still a bunch of Orokochis around, and Ophions and all kinds of things shooting us. So I'm gonna finish off that Orokochi that I worked down before. That's the second one we already killed. And there's another Orokochi who just had his ability running. He's hiding a little bit because his next ability is gonna be ready in 2 seconds, but he does get that time. Boom! Orokochi number 3, snacked. Alright, okay? That's how we do it in the Manni town. And although I'm not sure if we're getting to Living Legend, but I think snacking 3 Orokochis definitely qualifies. So, yeah, that guy up there, Rampage. And this guy, and boom, Godlike. Yeah, and I even get hit from behind. I was like, come on, guys, I have 3 guys in front of me shooting. Does there really have to be a 4th guy in my back? And then I think it wasn't a 4th guy, it was just a Mars turret, but equally annoying. Okay, what is that? Oh, okay, it's, I see, Beyond Godlike. Do we gonna get... I don't think we're gonna make it to Living Legend, because the Ophion behind me is just really determined of ruining my Living Legend streak right there. Alright, next situation again. No wasting of your time, and this time we're having 2 Tamers, 2 Tricksters, and 2 Magnetars on this setup. Because I thought, what if we use 2 of those weapons to lock the enemy down with Magnetar, and use the other 4 weapons to apply Rust Effect with Tamer, and Corrosion damage with Trickster, right? So we have 3 different effects. Now, we could have a suppression effect mixed in as well, but these 3 different effects are pretty annoying, especially when you get locked and then you get all these other effects added onto you. That was another Orokochi killed here. Thankfully, he was not shooting me, but you look at the amount of HP we have, 340,000. We may have already activated our battleship for some double durability extenders to stay alive longer. But overall, I think that's a lot of HP for something that should be a glass cannon, right? I mean, this thing is supposed to have a lot of shield, and we do have that with 140,000. And when we activate the ability, we refill that pretty much instantly and have even more due to the legendary pilot. When we do it any moment now, you'll see it's not going to be 140,000. It's maybe 180 or something. Let's see. When am I going to activate that ability? Now I'm going to activate it, and we're filling up. Pop, 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 come on, 201,000 HP, dude, on that shield. So, you know, the DAGON robot really lives from his shield HP pool. He's not really a robot that's supposed to be tanky with its robot durability. But given the amount of shield he's got, you really can pack quite a lot of HP on that thing as well. But yeah, we're already using our double durability extender roulette battleship multiple times, and that's why we gain more maximum health. And I think we started with around 220 or 240,000, right? Still quite a lot of HP though for this thing, I believe. Here comes a Skyros ball, and that's very interesting because I only have 2 Tricksters on it. But look how much corrosion damage we already added to him. Although maybe we're not the only one adding corrosion damage, but you see this guy's getting down really quickly from corrosion, and I think a lot of that corrosion came from these 2 Tricksters we have on. So it's also something we're going to test. We're going to put 6 times Trickster on the DAGON robot in upcoming videos to find out how insane is the Hexa suppression. No, Hexa is 6, Hexa corrosion setup, right? Then we're going to test the Hexa's bump effect, Scald. And you already saw in this video in the beginning the 6 times Tamer for corrosion effect. And it really is insane how quickly it dispatches of enemies. Look at the damage we just did at that range. I don't know what it was. Oh man, and that... But see, the Reaper Creeper still kills the DAGON robot. I think I was relatively full. I was decent on my health. I was maybe not full, but I was okay, you know. And the Reaper Creeper comes around the corner, bam, bam, bam. Passes right through my shield with his overpower ability thing, and basically kills me immediately with that Reaper. That was insane. But we're getting 2 very quick, easy, and deadly kills here with the 6 unknown Splinters, and then I decide to get around the corner because that is a bit too much for me. Firing at that Minos over at the distance, but he makes it behind cover. All right. Let's see what we can do here. We have, thankfully, a Titan coming in, and that allows us to push on the left flank. If I had been alone here, I would not be able to push against that roof, but with the Titan together, we can counter that and come in. Now, I'm shooting the Minos, and look how much damage I'm doing to myself, because I purposely kept firing at the Minos reflector to see how much damage can I do to myself with these unknown Splinters, and I basically just halved my robot HP there. It's insane. But you also see, once the reflector on the Minos is gone, the dude is basically insta-dead. It's like, bop, 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 and he's gone. And you'll see the same happening to this Luchador now. He just activated his reflector. So we have to wait 8 seconds now. Or 8 seconds, I think, now after the recent update. And look at the damage. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 6 times Tamer. Unknown Splinter. Just beating the heck out of him. Holy smokes, man, this guy is just completely deleted. And also that guy over there, he was lucky he got a random yellow shield popping out of nowhere. That saved him, otherwise he would have been gone as well. Remember this, I still have an open build with that dude, because we have some unfinished business. He killed me before. But I think he just got destroyed, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But I realize we have to capture beacons now, because we're losing this battle on beacon progress. So we're shooting down this Titan together with the Heimdall next to me. I'm moving between the Heimdall and the other Titan, because I have this massive Aegis shield. And this is so powerful, especially with the ability popping it back up with even more, that you can really use this robot to shield for allies. And that's what I did right there. I moved between the two Titans to shield my Titan buddy with my really high shield energy. So it's a really cool robot allowing team play too. Next to the high firepower you have, it is a robot that allows you to do a high amount of team play too, with that shield capacity. However, one more thing I want to say, if something shield breaks you, let's say a Harpy Siren with machine guns and the legendary pilot for shield break, or the same with the Ophion robot that can have a shield break built in, right? And there are, or somebody simply running the shield breaker as an active module, you get really quickly killed. Or, you know, the Reaper crisis setup. You've seen it in a few seconds ago. He just instantly deleted me in a salvo. Even going through my last stand as well, because that's what the Reaper does, you know? So, if something shield breaks you, you're basically instantly killed. Living legend, keep the sunglasses on. And so, be aware, this is rather glass cannon-ish. And you can get killed very fast with this thing. It's not like the Orokochi. The Orokochi is a robot, you sit into it, and it's basically just providing you with the power you need to win pretty much every fight just by sitting into that thing. This thing here, you have to play it right. If you play it badly, or if you just get yourself in the wrong situation, you have bad luck or your enemies bring the right counter, you basically get killed immediately. And that is something I enjoy about this robot, is that it comes in with awesome advantages, but also it can be killed and countered pretty quickly. And that's something I always like when something is not the universal can everything, you know, it's an impossible to defeat enemy. The Orokochi is one of those. That's also why I've never wanted to make a giveaway for this one. However, I feel like this one here is a little more fair, the way it's introduced, and I really, really enjoy that. And so here we have a giveaway coming in. And I hope you guys are also happy about the fact that we are having a giveaway running here. There's an Orokochi, and I'm going to wait it out, because I know he's got his ability running. What I do, I use the Kestrel drone to already add an increased damage bonus to him. And then you see we fire 3 times, and he's down to last stand. And then he comes out of last stand, and before he can activate his ability again, that's it, rampage. And the Kestrel drone we have on the robot running right now provides you with a death mark on him. So you shoot him 2 or 3 times. You can do that while his ability is running. So you may not be able to kill him just yet, but you can already add the damage boosts for after, when his ability is over, and then you can basically instantly delete him afterwards. Look at that guy. Bam, bam. That was an Orokochi as well. And that's another one. There are so many of these guys around. Where is he? And there is also a Rook Titan hammering into me. I wanted the Orokochi though. Right now I was more focused on the Orokochi. I wasn't really interested in the Rook. But I started working him down then when I saw that his shield is gone. You see, even the Rook takes quite a bit of damage. However, I also need to say here that I tried to focus him, and it was in vain, because the amount of physical shields he gets constantly, he was playing the Rook very well, showing me all sides of his shield all the time, forcing me to drop all those shields, which means by the time I managed to do that, he probably has his shields almost back already. And on top comes that the more damage we do, the more he heals back, the more he stacks the repair amplifier. And I'm sure he's got that, because at some point you're gonna start to see no more damage coming in. And that's when his repair amplifier is at maximum stacks. He's got the full resistance gain, and there's basically no more chance for us to deal any damage to him. And even though he was already 2 or 3 times at 20% HP, now he's back at 50, 60, and from this point on, he's basically immune to anything. And that is crazy. That's always the thing that made the Rook so crazy, is that repair amplifier. That's really the big thing there. And the fact that he can heal himself so efficiently and has so many blocking shields. Alright, so we're nearing the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Again, don't forget to check out TikTok tomorrow for the short version of that giveaway to have a chance at being a guaranteed winner. Aside from that, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Post down your comment, ID, and platform. And hopefully you had a fun time watching. Tell me what you think and what you want to see next. Manni-Gaming signing off. And bye-bye, my friends. Until next time.